Hey guys, what's up? Zax here. Today we are here with the Chinese Grand Prix. We're starting in 9th position after we have upped the difficulty. Now, I have felt this is still a little bit too, the difficulty is a little bit too hard for me. But it's going to be a race of, well, it's going to be an interesting race to see how we get on against this new AI level. Hopefully I can compete a little bit more in the race, but I really don't have my hopes up, but I'm going to try my best to bring home a good result at the end of this one. So we are currently leading the championship by 7 points. I think we'll probably lose that after this race, but my aim is to try and get into a Red Bull for next season, and that's where I'm going to be, hopefully going to be able to go for the championship on this difficulty. So here we are, starting behind the likes of Button and Hulkenberg. We got Perez, Grosjean and Force India, or somebody, or a couple of Force Indias I think down there. So the lights are on and the lights are out, and away we go here in China for the Chinese Grand Prix. Obviously using all our curves from the start to try and jump those guys, but we're going to be going full wide into turn one. That's never going to be a good thing. We're going to try and duck to the inside. There's been a bit of contact I think behind. I think someone hit the back of me there. Not 100% sure what happened there, but somehow we're up into fourth position. So I don't know what happened down the field. I think someone hit the back of me. I didn't really know too much, but no, Webber's trying to squeeze it out. I'm not really paying much attention to where I am there. Hopefully in the race I can be a bit more competitive than I was in the qualifying session, because I was like 1.4 off in the quali session, so hopefully I can be a bit closer in this race. Because obviously if I want to go for the championship in Ferrari, it's going to be hard if I'm this far off the pace all the time, but we'll see what happens. If I can just slowly get a bit better, that would be great, but I'm not too hopeful at the moment, because I don't know, it just seems the AI seems a bit too hard for me. I don't know why, and we're going a bit wide there. Mark Webber is going to be right onto the back of us here, as we've completely messed up the line through there. But yeah, in the last video I said about what topics and stuff do you want me to talk about, so a lot of people just said news and various news, but I think yesterday, well actually literally as I uploaded the last career mode, like a couple of hours after I finished recording it, Perez was signed at Force India, so I didn't get to talk about that. I think it's actually a pretty good move for Perez. I mean, hopefully, he's got experience with the Mercedes engine. Hopefully he can be competitive. I'm not 100% sure whether he's going to be able to match Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is a great driver, so is Perez, but I don't know, you get the feeling this year that Hulkenberg's been a better driver, but in 2012 Perez was definitely the better driver, so it's going to be very, very fun to see which one of those comes out on top at the end of the season in Abu Dhabi, about who comes out on top, because obviously they're very competitive drivers. They'll both be looking to beat each other. They're both GP2 race winners. Hulkenberg's GP2 champion, I think. Perez is GP2 vice champion. I don't know why I'm just messing up all these corners here. I decided to come in lap 5, which is a lap earlier than the team told me to. That's just because hopefully that's a better strategy for me. Probably not better for the AI, but for me it'll be a better strategy just because I'm a lot harder on the tyres, and these soft tyres are really bad. But I don't know, look at this guys, do you think this AI difficulty is still too easy? No, sorry, too hard? I mean, is it really, like, I mean, yeah, you can jump up through the order in turn 1, 2 and 3, but race pace I'm so much slower than these guys. I don't know whether I want to start like a challenge where maybe I go down the difficulty and turn the ABS off, and also maybe turn off, start at the back of the grid and turn the ABS off. That's an idea I've got. I want to make this as interesting as possible, because I know obviously it's a bit boring to see me win like I did in Malaysia, which was like quite a lot. I think it was like 14 seconds I won the race by. I don't think anyone really wants to watch that, but I'm not sure whether any of you guys want to watch me be really slow against the AI. It's just I'm in that sort of middle ground of AI where I'm too fast for one and too slow for another, so it's really annoying. I think the difficulty levels are a bit sort of messed up in this game. I think in 2012 I was right on a Legend AI, but sort of on this game I'm sort of floating around. I'm being too good for professional, then too bad for whatever this one's called. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest. So that's unfortunate. I really didn't want that to be the case, but it's just the case. And I'm thinking about going back and doing an F1 2012 career mode, but I'm not really too sure, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I had a lot of fun on that game, but I'm not sure whether anybody really wants to still watch F1 2012. I mean, online, I might actually just go online and get some, you know, if you guys want to come on it online, just do some races on there. Because online on 2012 was so much better, and obviously all cars are pretty much the same in terms of looks, and it's just the HRT that wasn't in 2013. So here we are. They're going to grab the DRS advantage here. I'm just going to plant it in the middle of the track, hopefully not move about, which I think I am a little bit. And it's just hard to get it turned into the corner now, and Raikkonen trying to get through, but he's not been able to do that. So we're going to have to really defend here. But in terms of news, there has been a little bit of news over the recent days of Adrian Sutil signing for Sauber. He said that he was looking for a long time to move out of Force India. I guess that one of the reasons would be because he didn't really want to have Hulkenberg as a teammate. Because with all due respect to Sutil, Hulkenberg is a faster driver. So I think Sauber is going to be a perfect fit for Sutil, if you like him or not. He's going to be most likely put up against a rookie or a driver in his second year of the sport. So I'm guessing Van der Gaard, Gutierrez, maybe someone like Felipe Nasr from GP2, I don't know, Lima from GP2. He's going to be put up most likely against someone that's pretty new to F1, and he's got quite a lot of experience. He's been in the sport since 2007, so what's that? Oh, well, except from 1 year. So I think he's had 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, so 2013. So he's had 6 years of racing. Obviously that 1 year out in 2012. So, you know, I think it'll be good for Sutil. A new environment. Maybe he can thrive in a new environment. In Force India, I think he just got to the end of his life with Force India. He'd been with them for so long, and it's a bit boring probably for him. But, you know, let me know your comments down below. I know there are a lot of people that don't like Sutil, but try and be fair with your comments. I mean, was there somebody better out there on the market? Maybe there was, but, you know, maybe someone like Sauber need a safe pair of hands. They need the sponsorship. I think Sutil brings a decent amount of sponsorship, not like the 30 or whatever million that Maldonado brings, but I think it's around $1 million. I think he can bring in sponsorship, so that's going to help out the team a lot. You know, it's just frustrating seeing the AI just breeze off, even though I haven't really done much wrong. But let me know if you want to see me to start at the back of the grid, turn off ABS. Just let me know. I'd rather make it more exciting than just like have it on a higher difficulty, just to say, oh, I'm on a higher difficulty. So, you know, I don't really care about, you know, not being the best driver. I obviously would love to be a better. Oh my car sucks. So I'd obviously love to be a better driver, but you know, I can't really change that right now. When I set up I'm hoping to set up the simulator with F1 for PS3, but I need to buy F1 for PS3. Look at this! Look at this! I can't even like carry minimum apex speed of this car on these tyres. I don't know what's happening. Okay, well that is just annoying. That is just Formula 1. Tyres die off. I'm not purposely going off the track or anything here. Literally, the car just doesn't steer. Not that these guys are helping much either. So I've got to really decide about what I want to do in terms of difficulty. We'll see. If you've got any comments, let me know, because I really don't. I'm not going to find it fun if I stay on this difficulty. I don't think, just because, you know, I don't want to see AI just drive past me every corner at the end of a stint. I mean, it's not. Whoa, Sutil, what are you playing at? I know you're trying to go around a corner, but you know, I'm not. So still at Raikkonen sets the fastest lap of the race. Those tyres are absolutely destroyed. No way I was going to go another lap on those. So I've got an idea. Let me know whether you would like this. I'll change back down the difficulty to whatever. I think it was professional before, And then I start from the back of the grid, turn ABS off. How does that sound? Does that sound enough of a challenge? I mean, for example, if I won that last race in Malaysia by, was it 15 seconds? Then sort of work it all out, then I'd say start from the back of the grid is going to probably lose me about 7 or 8 seconds getting through the field and back to where it would normally start. You know, over a race, you know, first corner, that's easy, 3 seconds just gone. Then just overtaking cars or whatever, that might be a good 4 seconds or so. Then in terms of the ABS off, I don't think I've driven with ABS off in this game yet. I'd put ABS on for the leagues because obviously I'd just be so much faster with it all on for the current time at least. But yeah, turn the ABS off. I think that'll probably might even be up to something like 10 seconds a lap. It might make me a second a lap slower. It might be a bit less than that, but you know, I think that might be an equal playing field there if I do that. Let me know what you think. I know there'll be probably quite a few people saying, "Oh, I'll leave it on this difficulty," but do you really want me to see like finish? You know, because Ferrari don't finish out the points. I mean, Ferrari won this race in real life, so I don't. You know, it's really, I'm sort of in that, as I said, I've been in that middle playing field where I'm too good for professional difficulty, but I'm too. I think it's called. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But I'm too good for the next difficulty up. It might be called Expert, I think. Oh well, this doesn't look like it's going to be a very fun race for me. I might struggle to be getting into the points here. I think this is quite a high degradation track as well. Well, a lot of things have just came together in this race to make it sort of a bad one for me, but hopefully it's still been a bit enjoyable. I mean, I've still got like a good half of this race to go. I mean, I can still reflect on the still going to South thing. I can see a couple of reasons why I want to go there. I reckon he just wanted a new sort of place to be. I reckon Force India was getting a bit like boring for him. Obviously they gave him the chance to come back in 2013. He led the first race, so it's definitely not out of form, but I just think he probably well, look at that move. I reckon he just sort of died off towards the end of the season. The car got bad. I reckon he probably had the Sauber contract in hand for quite a long time. So we'll see how that plays out for him. I reckon Sauber's going to be a decent car next year. But I did say that same thing about Williams this year as well. I said they'd have a decent car, and then they ended up having the worst car on the grid. So we'll see what happens with that. But overall, I think it's a decent move. Whoever is going to be their teammate, his teammate there is going to be really, really lucky, I think, because a really experienced guy, probably out of the big teams, probably the most experienced guy. So, you know, it's going to be good for the teammate to have an experienced guy there to learn from. See, look, I'm really bad, then I just put in a fastest lap. I don't understand. It's confusing. Right, let's try and make our way back up the field a bit now. Yeah, look at that. Manoeuvre. Put it into standard. Maybe it was just I was really bad. I think those tyres were really worn. I did like 3 laps in qualifying on them, and obviously that's bad. I meant to try and go for, I was actually faster on my second lap because I knew as a different, you know, as a hard difficulty I was going to have to do an extra couple of laps. So I did a couple of extra laps. I was faster on my third one or my second one. No, it was my third one. Third lap I was actually faster, and I don't know, I just messed it up in the last sector and lost all that time, so it's really unfortunate because I thought I was going to have a chance at being a little bit higher up the order. I think that if I'd improved at the advantage I think I was going to get, which is about 3 tenths, 4 tenths, I would have got, I think, 6th position on the grid. So, you know, that's just a frustrating thing that happens, but as I said, those things happen. Bit of a corner cut there, but you know, I should enjoy this race. I mean, it's been a bit of an interesting one actually, having to fight back after the that horrible lap before the pit stop. I don't know what happened there, but the tyres just like literally they just completely destroyed themselves, and I don't know what happened. So let me know what you think. Let me, I've got a couple of ideas. Let me, like, should I do another race in Bahrain at this difficulty, see how it goes? Should I change the difficulty back down straight away and go on to the thing I said, start at the back, turn the ABS off? I think that's pretty much the only things I can really do at the moment. But I just reckon it was one of the things was we're on a high degradation track, and putting the difficulty up probably wasn't the best thing for this race. But whatever, it doesn't really matter too much. It might be a bit more interesting for you guys to see me fighting a bit more, but we'll see what happens in terms. At the end of the day, I'll probably have to make up my own decision, obviously, because I don't want the series to become boring. So I'll have to do what's ever best for the series. But be sure to leave your comments, as they're always really great to read. Not just on the topic about the AI and everything. Be sure to leave them about the Sutils going to Sauber. That's always going to be nice to read. I do sort of support Sutil. I mean, it's not nice seeing everyone obviously disrespect your favourite driver, as he has been, I suppose, since 2007 when he joined Spiker. So that's obviously not nice, but I suppose you get that with any driver. You always have the people that don't like them. But anyway, so we come across the line any second now. Rosberg set to fastest lap, just about getting all our curves in there. That lap still 1.2 off of our fastest time, and we are starting to lose time now to the others like Hamilton. Alright, so I don't know how this championship's going to end up if we stay on Legend, but it could be interesting, I'll tell you that. But it's going to be hard for me. It might be on Legend, I don't know. I think that's like the thing I've been talking about this whole episode. So hopefully it hasn't bored the hell out of you by me saying that every time. But I have actually got some ideas now. January, you all know, is going to be the career mode month. There's going to be a career mode every single day. Now, that's going to be fun, isn't it? I hope it's going to be fun, but I do realise it might be a bit repetitive. But if I can get out the videos the same time each and every day, then I think that it should be good. And got that, hopefully, that constant viewership, which I'm really hoping. But with this series as well, if you always want to help out by sharing it on maybe Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, anything, it's just appreciated so much, as it really does help out the video more than you really expect. Sharing it to one person can help out a huge amount. So yeah, thank you to anybody that does share out, but anyone that even watched the video, thank you, as I do appreciate it. I realise that my channel's came a long way since 1 year ago when I was doing career mode, and well, by this sort of time no one was really watching it. Right, so this has been an alright lap. Actually, it wasn't that good. 2 seconds off that one. Now we're going to have to become a bit defensive with our manoeuvres. Okay, well, Hulkenberg is just good. I sort of lifted off the throttle there, a bit of contact. I have tried to clean up my driving, but when obviously earlier on, I bet there's going to be somebody like, "Oh, you just driving off the track." Well, not much I could do. Even though if I took minimum apex speed, I was still driving. It still was all over the place. So how am I going to do full laps on these tyres? I don't know. It's just the tyre wear again, isn't it? It's just that tyre wear issue, and I can't get it right, whatever I do. Alright, so we should be able to go to the end of the race from standard mix, but we're losing like a second sector to Hamilton. I'm sort of a bit fed up with the difficulty on this, because I just can't. It's just not right for me. I know it's not going to be right for everyone, but you know what I mean. It's just frustrating because obviously I want to make the best videos, most entertaining ones for you guys, but that's near impossible if the difficulty isn't right. So I don't know what I was doing there, but running side by side with Webber, and now they're all over the place. Grab the DRS advantage as well. Like, how's Hamilton still setting fastest laps with 3 laps to go? I don't know. I seem to have some invincible Pirellis underneath them. You know, you wouldn't expect someone to be set a fastest lap with 3 or so laps to go, would you? You know, in honest terms, would you? I don't know. To be honest, you know, unless they had new tyres, of course. But you know, Hamilton's been on those tyres since like lap 7 or 8 or 6 or 7 or something like that. So seems a bit strange to me, but maybe it is legitimate. I don't really know. But Grosjean now 10.2 up the road. Massa has now got past those guys and is fighting up through the order, which will be good as Ferrari are currently leading the constructors, so we need as many points as possible. I could just let Massa through here, but I'm sort of fighting in the title. I suppose he sort of is. He's in 4th, but we'll see how it plays out, this championship. It might be a very interesting one. But as I said, I sort of rambled on like random points throughout this one. But hopefully I've improved my driving. I've been trying to, you know, not be doing as many stupid things. But, you know, when the tyres go off, you realise it is going to be near impossible to be picture perfect with my manoeuvres. Like, what's he trying to do here? Is he trying to go on the outside? Look, why don't you just go to the inside, Massa? So I'm not going to move over because he's trying to go on the outside, because obviously he'll get that manoeuvre done. I don't want that to happen, so I was just planting it in the middle of the road. So we're going to come across the line here, 2 laps to go. Felt this lap was a little bit better. It was actually 8 tenths better than last time's lap. So look, they always dive down the inside there, and I can just dive it back down the inside. So at least that's quite fun to see the AI actually going for manoeuvres. 6th position wouldn't be that bad at the end of the day. I'm surprised we haven't had any retirements. I thought we would have had one or two so far, but we haven't. But I've got I was talking about, I don't know, I've been all over the place in this commentary, I'm sorry about that. But I realised at some point in this video I was talking about ideas, and for February I've got quite a few cool ideas. I think that February hopefully is going to be a good month. I'm hoping that January is going to be a good month, but I'm not too sure. I hope you guys can keep tuning into the videos, because I'm going to put a lot of effort into the career mode. Hopefully it will show, but you know, YouTube is becoming a place where it's ever harder to get your videos noticed by a lot of people. So you know, hopefully it is, you know, enjoyable enough to share with your friends and everything. But anyway, so we're coming to the end of this race, but we've still got a nice old queue behind us. We'll back off there. We'll back off to the left hand side. Doesn't really make any sense. Oh no, we're going to run 3 wide into here. Look at that, Massa just went, I think he just went out the points, didn't he? I think he just fell down to 9th or 10th position. Now I am very aware that this queue now goes down out the points, so I can't be doing anything stupid. And that lap time there was pretty bad. Oh, I got to the marbles. No, 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 no. Once the marbles get on your tyres, I don't know what happens. Oh, this is really sketchy here, because the tyres are gone and the marbles are just all over the place, and whenever I touch those marbles, my tyres get even worse. So now I'm just gonna, no. It's exactly what happened before my pit stop. I can't let it happen again. I'll let Webber get the advantage through there. No. Oh, I touched the marbles. No, no, no. Vettel wins it. For me, that's probably one of the best things that could have happened, because right, let's see whether we can get the advantage on. Look, they're so far ahead. Hopefully Massa slows him up here. exactly what he does do. Tyres are destroyed though, so it's impossible to catch them up, but I think this has been a bit of an interesting race. Oop, nice corner cut just to finish it off. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in, guys. That last lap was terrible. I knew it was going to happen. It's like not glitching. It's like it purposely happens. Oh well. You have some of these races sometimes, don't you? But I think we're going to lose the championship lead now. Rosberg, I think, was our closest challenger. Oh no, it wasn't. Who was it then? Can't even remember. Anyway, we still lead the championship. Let me know your thoughts on the... What was I trying to say? Let me know your thoughts on the difficulty and everything down below, and the Suttle thing, and a couple of other things I talked about. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's been Alex out here. Goodbye. Hi guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video. It is much appreciated. If you have any comments, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and hopefully I'll respond to as many as possible. If you want to check out GT Omega, there is also a link down in the description. Also some sales on recently, as it is Christmas time, so if you want to grab a bargain there, it might be one down in the description. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you watching. It's been Alex, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.